And let me tell you, anime is freaking weird. There's so much weird stuff going on inside of it. Things that even I am afraid of. Ew. But don't worry, gamers. I'm here to show you some of that amazing stuff out there that may make you go, wow, I need to read that immediately. So clench up those butt cheeks, because we're about to dive head first into some quality content. Are you going to sell me to slavers? What have the slavers done to deserve that? That was classic. I think I've seen this before. That's just a sick burn, man. Dark elves deserve a little bit more love than that. How come they're always getting sold off to slavery or other things out there and other anime out there? Can we have like a dark elf that's like, you know, the protagonist or something? I just like dark elves. I think they're hot. So here we have a bear with the crying girl that he's comforting, and the guy's just looking at her. He's like, what's the matter? Never seen a bear before. Usually they're Russians, aren't they? But all right. What's his matter? Never seen a bear before, comrade. It's a very detailed talking bear, and it reminds me of Tarkov with the level of detail on the gun and other things like that. Makes me just want to play Escape from Tarkov even more. Come on, Otto. Give me some more of that thick, potent stuff inside of you. Well, gee, it's definitely not lewd. I mean, no, that's gotta be like mana or something that she needs. I haven't seen this newer anime yet, but we are gonna play a game right now. We're gonna go back on the image. Now show me another character that's plot relevant in here. Is it the guy in the back with the brown hair? What about the bob cut lady? The pink-haired girl? Nah, it can't be her. Wanna get some cake? It's probably too early to kill him now. I mean, I would say the same thing if a man's asking me to go get some cake. That'd be nice. It's like, oh, can I get some cake? All right, yeah, sure. Good old Death Note. Pretty sure everyone recognizes Death Note with its iconic style. So a bunch of dudes just lounging in front of a TV, and a girl comes in and whips out the 9 and, hey, don't shoot. Save your excuses for hell. Yo, Sumo, why are you like this? I like how you can clearly see the little water thing in there too, man. I think everyone as a kid had to have those little water pistols, you know? After a while, it like hurt to actually do because the plastic was so rough on the finger, but it was still fun. It was still fun squirting. What's with this kid? He tastes so good. Oh God, oh God. This author is the king of anything, I guess, innuendo based out here, you know? And he made the candy series. I can't even remember the name of it, but it was about the girl with the crazy eyes and kind of purplish hair, and she went into a candy shop and she ate it in suggestive ways. And guess what? Now there's a vampire and she's eating things in suggestive ways. And I'm not saying that it is not artwork, because it is quality artwork. Have you seen some of like the cinematography of her taking off that coat and this? Holy smokes, that is art. Sheena, 18 years old. Today she learned that heating up a man too much is not good. So, to be continued. Especially when it's in bed. Especially when Ashley feels like a freaking body heater, like lava blanket, something on there, and I'm just over here nice and cozy, and then she comes over and now I'm burning up in an inferno of death. Did you get discovered by Yanagi? Urara Shitori, 7 years old. Gosh dang it. That's the world God only knows. I think I remember that art style. Yeah, it's a little bit weird, but I believe she got aged up by something. I can't even remember. It's been so long since I've read The World God Only Knows, and that was a good anime too. All right, so girl just staring, and the guy gets a little nervous, just stares a little bit more, and he gets a little more nervous. Woof, woof. Frick no. No freaking way. Hey, wait, what? Yo, I don't know anything about Chainsaw Man, but I know the art style by a landslide, all right? It's iconic in its crappy way, all right? I'm looking forward to the Chainsaw Man anime. I want to enter your body, Tendo-kun. And all the girls just immediate nosebleeds. Girls, what's wrong? Yo, I've been following my boy Mary for a while there, and he has gone full super bottom mode. He has embraced being a bottom, but you gotta get female fan base somehow, I guess. Are you talking about fluff craving spread eagle CG with the peace sign? And everyone is just splurting. I'm like, oh my god. Man, there's a lot of detail on those feet there. I don't know why I noticed that. I shouldn't have said that out loud. Now that's gonna make me sound really sus. Kind of reminds me of the Haganai thing where like the girl says like the line out loud and it's quite sus to say this. You know the famous Big Brother. I want you to, you know where that goes. I'm Igarashi Mai, a 5th year at Momohana Elementary, 10 years old. What? What the fuck? I'm sorry, I don't drop many F-bombs. Now I'm thoroughly confused. At least the Tawaka one, I knew the context of, but I don't understand this one. Papa is Satan. Ah, the devil is a part-timer. I forgot that season 2 came out. I need to watch that. There's a lot of anime I need to start watching here. New seasons just keep popping up. Noble, do you have time to do any of this? No, Noble, I need to do all this other stuff out here. And yeah, having a social life and watching anime and also maintaining a channel and doing other things, it's difficult out here. I feel really bad for this this little pigeon thing just being dragged up by Yamper. Just dragging every still. That thing is dead. If that was like real life, yeah, the dog would be dragging the dead body of this bird. Of a lady with smoke coming out of her mouth. Whoa, I've got smoke coming out of my mouth. Wow, I didn't need to say that out loud. Just said it. I suppose that would happen. At another place too. Continued like this for the rest of the day. Smoke coming out of the beehole? That doesn't seem normal. You think Smoker from One Piece has smoke coming out of his beehole too? I mean, I just said that makes sense. He's just made of smoke and other things like that, so I suppose smoke would come out of everything. Ugh, put that horrid thing away, said to the American flag. King Conan, brother, how dare you disrespect this beautiful country of America? I did this shit in there right now. I'm gonna get you, brother. I'm gonna take you out and take you. Ah, you've all become such wonderful spears. Now make room for me, baby. As he comes right in, like they're all just in there. That just reminds me of like off-brand manga where like one girl is taking on multiple, things at the same time. And it's physically impossible for them to all do that unless they're all floating midair, much like this. Complicated situations, like that makes no sense. You shed the skin slowly, bit by bit, taking off the snake's little shedded skin, okay? And you roll it up from the outside, and you get an anaconda. That's just shedded snake. I didn't need to read the rest there. It was perfectly fine just with the anaconda. It's a good pun. I didn't need to see that. I hate it. Hey. Isn't that balloon boob senpai floating up? Looks like a ghost or something out of like a horror film. Just something that floats up before it's about to attack. I don't think I like that at all. That's kind of a horrifying experience. It's just the tip. Oh god. I know what this is referring to. She's a vampire, so obviously the tip is probably just the fang that she gets there. It's a perfectly good excuse for the cute kawaii fang. I made a video about what the fang was called and I still can't remember what it's called. The yaiba. That was it. It came back. The yaiba. It's totally normal for girls to touch each other. You see, this brings several things to question here because I have a lot of VTuber friends who are females and all of them seem to thirst after one another to let's just say concerning levels. And there's a point where I think that the line has been crossed. Normalcy is being so skewed nowadays by VTuber things, so I don't know what is normal anymore. This is worrying to me as a YouTuber because I'm getting more and more degenerate as we speak, so my view as normal is completely different from yours now too. I'll frog you right to death, ribbit. Eek, I hate frogs. Did he just throw a frog at Yor? Why would you throw a frog at Yor? I didn't know Yor hated frogs, but all right, man, I guess. I can sort of get how I feel to want to be owned by someone. Fujiwara? wait a minute. That seems a little sus there. I mean, if you want a master, I mean, no, that's sus there too. Yes. We are refined gentlemen here. Yes, we do not condone anything of that nature unless it's RP. RP is fine. Or Pokemon. The antler girl taking off her head and, so is this good? She was too scared to ask about the horns. I guess the horns do come off, but it's just part of the... I don't like anything about this. I don't like anything about this. This is like some Nichijou kind of stuff out here. Nichijou, amazing anime, by the way. You need to watch that if you haven't seen that. I alone won't be enough. Both of you are knowledgeable sluts when it comes to that. And more experience. I don't know anything beyond just wiggling it inside a little. So that's how you viewed us, Chung. Holy smokes. That's a rude thing to say there to your homies out there, but at least she's honest. At least she's an honest little elf lady. Oh, so that means she's his stepsister. A sister that's not blood related. It can be done. It can be done indeed. What is the forbidden thing out here? I don't like any of this. That forbidden little incest tag of stepsister that gets you into the way that you see at all those off-brand websites just to give you a taste of that forbidden fruit that's naughty but not quite. Websites are so weird. I hear that there was even like a thing where, you know, websites were just trying to force that in to mess up American culture or something like that. There's a lot of weird things. I don't know what to believe anymore. Don't believe the internet. Except me. You can believe me. And by liking and subscribing to this video right now, you can own your very own nothing. And that's gonna be the end of this video right here. So thank you so much for watching. Yo, I got plenty of other content if you want to check that out for yourself. And I hope you do, because it's amazing good content. And I hope to see all of you beautiful sons of guts again next time. Except for you.
You crazy mother.
I'm gonna give him a big old kiss.
Hey, yo!